Okay, so here is the document that we are going to look at for your business planning. This document right here is going to be one of the best ways for you to really forecast your business. Now, as we're getting into the later part of 2018, this could be edited to 2019. It is an editable file. It's in Word document. Um, more than happy, you're more than welcome to download it, print it out, handwrite it, whatever works best for you. Okay, so we're going to run through this really quickly. I'm not going to dive into this too deep. It's it it looks really complicated, but it's not. Okay, so let's just look at this. So we're going to start right here, and in this section right here, this is just estimated closings for the year. So let's just base this video that it's the start of the year. Get ready to roll into the year. So maybe this is 19, right? We're getting business planning ready for next year. Listing sold. So let's say we have a goal of 50 units. So that would be and we're always shooting for a 50-50 business, if not a 60-40 heavy on the listing side. This is where we would put 25 and 25, okay, just for simple measure. Then volume based on, let's say you're at 200,000 market and you're averaging $200,000, right? So at 200,000 times 25, you've got 5 million. So you put 5 million here and 5 million here. Then GCI on that. Typically, I tell people to average 2.8. So you would just take the 5 million, and then you would put it as a you would put it as a GCI. So we go 5 million times 0.028, and we would have 140,000 right there. And then that would be the gross commission income. And then what do you think you're going to net on that? Typically I tell people to put 30% in there. So if we're going to put, so that's times 2 on average, and then we're going to times 0.30. So we're going to net, after all expenses, take home and everything, 84,000. Okay. All right. So then we move on down below, and then we have the sources of business, past clients, very simple, sphere of influence, METs. These are people that know you when you walk down the street. You know them, they know you. So how many transactions are we going to put between these people right here, right? And then the cost of securing that business. So let's say past clients, we spend an average of $300 a week on past clients. So we would just put 300 times 52, right? So that would be approximately 15,600. Their income earned on that, if we know that we're going to get at least 15 deals from that, we would just figure out what that is there. Okay. All right. So then we're going to come up with our net. So this net, you can actually wait to enter, but it's probably it should be around that 30% mark. Okay. And then same, just keep on going down the list. Geofarming, that would be like actual mailers to a neighborhood, just listed, just sold, allied resources, realtor friends, past client, referrals, relocation, and then so forth. All right, pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. And then down here, more like passive marketing items like that. All right. All right, so then we're going to drop down to the database, which is really one of the biggest and most important areas. You get your database, your current number of people you know, current agents in your referral network, current number of allied resources. So this is your painters, this is your home inspectors, this is your financial advisors, like everybody that's in your allied resources. And then number of calls made to the database. So this is like you should be at 4 times. So this, if let's say this number is 1,000, this should be 4,000, right? Because we're going to make 1 call per quarter. Number of touches to the database. They say 36. I like at least 50. So I'm going to say do 50 right here. So 50 to your database, your Met database, because that's going to get a lot more than others. And then number of calls to allied resources. Number of meetings to allied resources. So this is like coffee appointments and stuff. I would say probably 1 a week or 1 every other week is going to be really beneficial to your business. Number of contacts in the referral network. As Keller Williams agents, we have a larger internal referral. If you're not a Keller Williams agent, you have your own referral through your corporation or whatever it may be. You'd put that number there. Okay. All right. So dropping down to the snapshot of last year's business. So this would be your 2017 business snapshot. If you were tracking it, right? How many days did you work? How many hours did you lead generate? Your buyer's agent, how many days they work? Listing specialist, how many days they work? And so forth. Pretty simple. Listing appointments gone on, listings taken, went under contract. So just because we went under contract doesn't mean they closed. So just keep, we track all of these numbers, okay? And then we just keep going down the list all the way down. You're going to keep going. Number of deals that fell through, listings that expired, cancels, and so forth. Okay. And then next section, you're going to do your business ratios. So this is my list price versus my sold price. So one of the reasons that this is really important is this is a huge value prop for you when you go to a listing presentation. We sell on an average of 98.7% to the average agent in our area selling at 97%. So based on every 100,000, we're getting you an extra $1,700 in your pocket, right? So we're looking at those numbers over and over and over. Average days on market, are we selling at 30 when the rest of the market's at 60? That's a lot of money. So somebody, let's say it's $2,500 a month for them to have their house. We're not only saving them the extra $1,700 on the list price, we're also getting their house sold a month sooner, which is another value of $2,500 to them. So now we're going to be able to go in and say, okay, so when you hire us without doing anything different other than hiring us, we're already going to keep $4,200 in your pocket. This is great for competition against other agents. This is also really great for first sub owners. Just something to consider. Knowing your numbers is going to be the most powerful piece of your business. Listings gone on, taken, percentages, and so forth. Okay. And then down here, these are the goals for the year where we're going to do again this year. So if we look at last year, we're going to up it. You may up it by 10%. You may up it by 50%. It doesn't matter, but this is what you're going to work off of. Okay. Simple. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then same as above, this is where you're going to put your sources of your business. So just like up here, this is the sources that you, this should actually say, and I apologize, this is supposed to be last year. So this is last year's sources of business, and then so forth. And then we get down here, and then it's the goals for this year. So I do apologize, but it's the same thing. Just keep going down. Once we get down here, a little bit fun. These are my wealth goals for the year. This is paying off debts, building a house, investing in properties, building downline. These are our wealth goals, okay? And then the supporting documents. So the next videos that we're going to do is we're going to walk through the supporting documents of your organization, all right? So that is the business plan for 2018.